Okay, guys, so now we got another distraction regarding Baltimore and this bridge, the boat. Uh, accident? Was it a false flag attack? It's a shame we got to bring that up because we can't tell anymore what's accidental and what's accidentally on purpose. Now, I want to say this, okay? Rationally thinking, if you wanted to do a terror attack, if this was something done on purpose, now I'm seeing all kinds of memes and remembers this and remembers that. Goes back to the movie Leave the World Behind when the boat washed up on shore because the navigational system and power loss on the boat. Same kind of boat, carrying those big metal containers that they make tiny houses out of. The article now, the thing that's going to be brought up is the Sun bringing up this, talking about lasting impacts. The Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse will spark U.S. food and car supply issues and strengthening calls to cut foreign imports. So, here we are. Amazon and FedEx stuff being delivered. So the boat supposedly lost power. You can see on the video that it loses power. The last time it tried to start up, and I believe the engine room probably blew up. Now, why do we go here with the conspiracy? Why? Because for the mystery of iniquity is already at work, and you have to discern a lot of things today. That's why when Paul taught the church of Corinth, God has freely given us his spirit to search all things and to know all things, even the deep things in God. So if this would have been a terror attack, right? I'm looking at it like this. You wouldn't have did it at 1:30 in the morning. You would have did it when the bridge was full of people. Okay. You would have did it then. But instead, late night shipment comes in, they lose power, and they can't control the boat. Now, there's all kind of there's all kind of articles out saying that the thing changed course right before it regained power, after it gained power, and headed right into the pillar of the bridge and collapsed it. Terrible looking pictures. People, at least 20-something people, they say, may be dead and some missing. Horrific accident? Okay, we're going to draw our own conclusions, okay? But this situation would be the excuse, as the article says, where we don't be bringing in foreign stuff, shipments from all over everywhere, because we have this happening. Now, if this was really what we thought it or think it could be, then they would have did it during the daytime where they could have took out a whole lot more people. It would have been another tragedy. I'm not saying that the lives are lost or minuscule. Anytime you lose a life during an accident, that's tribulation for the family that is surviving those that were killed. But in the grand scheme of things, if they really wanted to make this huge, they would have did it during the day, during rush hour, when that bridge would have been full of people. So I look at it both ways. Yes, it could have been an accident. I've never seen that happen in all my 51 years on this planet. It could be, and maybe it wasn't televised or gained a lot of attention, where ships crash into a bridge and collapse a bridge. I just don't recall that. As many ships that we have here in Detroit that go under that Windsor Bridge that connects Detroit to Windsor, Canada, we've never had that situation happen here. So any place where there's a city that's a port for incoming and outgoing, now that's something else to be looking at. How many other ships could lose power? Is this an isolated incident? Okay, all of your deliveries are not coming. So this was a FedEx near the port of Baltimore. Major chains such as Amazon and FedEx have distribution hubs near the port of Baltimore. So that could close down the whole port and then probably cause, and like the article says, bring a great impact to where stuff ain't getting delivered. So if you want to collapse, or if you want to cause things to go into shortage, But mostly, you would have stuff come over by sea. What's taken off of there is then put on semi-trucks. So boats and semi-trucks are the main distribution point for ins and outs. Okay. You do have some stuff flown in by freight through the air, but mostly by boat and by train and by semis. If the semi-trucks ain't hauling goods and services, everybody could starve if they just go on strike, like they planned on doing with New York. So this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. We could be looking at a planned attack, or it could be accidental. That's just where we are. A lot of things can happen behind this. Let's see what happens. Let's see what information that we get behind it. Stay prayed up and pray for the families that lost loved ones last night. Peace.